Hey guys, welcome to your weekly reading, your weekly love reading here. And I'm just taking a look at the energy here to see what we've got. Okay, so the overall energy here is find balance, and that's a 2. And for me, that's all about partnerships this week. I feel like the wheel is turning. Meaning that some of you may receive some communication from the person that you're connected to, for those of you who are not in a relationship. And for those of you who are, you may find that the person that you're connected to is putting a little bit more effort, finding some kind of new way to connect with you. Because what I'm seeing here is that you guys just got out of the death card. Okay, you guys just came from out of the death card, and you're like moving beyond that. You just came through a big transition, and I feel like it was rough. Like you hit a rock bottom. Okay, and now you have, well, I don't even feel like you have a new idea of what things are going to be, but I feel like you know that they're not going to be like they were. For you, you're not going back to the way things used to be. And with this 3 of Pentacles, which here it's reach out. You see this woman, and she's sitting in the middle of these hands. And for me, what that means to me is that you found a balance, and you've been able to really master your emotions. And because you went through this, because you've went through such a journey, guys, you're starting off something new. You're embarking on a new journey. And this journey that you're embarking on, you're not sure what you're taking with you and what you're leaving behind, but you know that you're leaving behind the old ways that you used to handle things. You know that you're leaving behind what you used to accept before. You found a new stability within yourself, and you're not going to really allow anything to disrupt that. Okay? Because you've really been through hell and back, and you've up leveled. You know what I mean? And so it's just not even going to feel right to you if things are still the same. It's just not even going to be attractive to you to this point. Like, you're not even going to be attracted to the same old, right? So what I'm seeing is that you are continuing to work on yourself this week. You're continuing to put effort into you, and the picture that you have for your life overall, not just with love, but with your career, you're going to really be putting an effort to continue to work on yourself and to bring your best self to your life so you can have what you actually want. So you're going to keep building this week. And what I'm also seeing here, okay, is that with the Master card, which is the Devil card, you're protecting your heart this week, guys. And I don't necessarily feel like that's a bad thing. I'm not seeing this Devil card as where you're being codependent, but I'm actually seeing a release of codependency. And so now you're in this space where, unless there's growth, okay, with the 8 of Wands, unless the person you're connected to comes correct, you're not really going to let yourself out this, you're not going to let your heart out this cage. You're going to keep it to yourself. Because what you want is some growth. You want to see the person you're connected to really have made some strides within this connection and within themselves. And And if you're not seeing that in a new way, because you know what you just went through with that death card, you're not even going to be able to accept what happened before. It's like you could try to accept it, but there's nothing inside of you energetically that's going to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even going to be able to push yourself to do what you used to do and show up the way that you used to show up. There's not going to be like this people pleasing element where you feel yucky inside, but you're still accepting something that doesn't feel in alignment with what you want. So I feel like with this, I believe this is the Six of Swords, and it says healing begins. You see how this woman, how the healing is down the second half of her body, you know, the bottom of her body. And for me, this means groundedness, the way that you're seeing things now. It's like you're still in your heart to an extent, but what's most important to you is that you're grounded. And she's not even really fully coming out of the curtain. She's like looking out of the curtain to see what's there, but the curtains aren't all the way open. She's still standing behind it. So I feel like what's going to happen here is with the Tower card, which is the rebuild with the Magician right next to it, the person you're connected to may absolutely try to reach out, like in a way that they haven't before. And for some of you, it's going to shock you a little bit because you're going to be like, oh, they're coming a little bit brand new. However, it may not be good enough. Or because of what you went through in the past, you're going to be questioning it, like really where this person is coming from. Which, you know, this woman standing behind the curtain, looking out, she's like, what is really going on? You know what I mean? Like, let me see what this person is offering. Let me see if I even want to be a part of it. That's the state you're going to be in. Like, let me see if what they're offering is even going to be something that I want to take part in. Now, because of that, guys, because of that energy that you're going to be in, this person may feel a little bit let down because you're not responding like you normally would respond. Like, they may come in this energy of like excitement, you know, and like ready to create something with you. With these two cards here, they may come in trying to create something with you and begin something new with you. But because, again, because you've been through this, guys, like literally hell and back emotionally, and I mean, Mercury retrograde for some of us was brutal. It did not discriminate, guys, like against any one sign, you know. Like, it was brutal for some of us, and we really had to get down to the bottom of who we were during that time frame. And thank God, I believe it's over today. I believe it goes direct today. So, but like, we're ready. Listen, we are ready to leave behind everything that we have to, even if we're only taking a suitcase to go on our journey. Like, I don't care if we have to leave a whole house full behind. If we just have to take our suitcase, that's what we're willing to do, because we're not going back here. This was terrible. Like, we're not going to do it, and nothing or nobody is worth going back in that space. And so now we have a new vision that we are building from the ground up. And this could be with this person. It might not be. I don't even think that matters so much to you guys at this point. You're just really in a space of, you're wanting a new life at this point. Like, you're wanting to rebuild and create something new in your life the whole way around. It's like you finally realize, like, you're the one that creates your life. The victim mentality, or you waiting around to see if somebody's going to decide what they want to do with you, at this point, you're just not hearing that. You're not here for it anymore. You're just trying to stay in the stability that you've gained through this healing process. And now, there is a little bit of a warning here, guys, okay? Because of this new foundation that you have gained through this process, you might be a little bit edgy when you connect with this person, okay? You might kind of have a little bit of arrogance. And the wisdom here I want to read to you, it's words, okay? The name of the card is words. And what it says is, no enemy, weapon, poison, or terrible illness can upset someone like harsh words. No moon, water, sandalwood paste, or cool breeze can refresh someone as sweet words can. So just be careful that the feeling of wanting to block out anything that's not good for you doesn't cause you to respond in a way that could hurt somebody's feelings. And I don't mean don't be truthful, because sometimes the truth hurts. But remember, like, you're not looking for anything from anybody at this point, because as far as love's concerned, it's not that you're totally blocking it out. It's just that you know that you rely on you. Like, your life's not going to go one way or the other at this point because of the work you've done. You know, you're not going to be down at this point for too long anymore. Like, you're just going to keep going because you now realize you are the person, again, who creates your life, who creates your happiness. So nobody's going to be able to come in and take that away. But because of what you just came out of, you might be a little bit resentful. And you might be like, hold up. And so just be careful of how you respond. You don't want to react. You want to really, truly respond. Even if you have to pause and not respond for a while until you can find some equilibrium and feel grounded. So that's what I have for you guys this week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. If you would like a reading, the information is below this video, and I'll talk to you soon.